Sounds like nonsense.
Nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
Now that sounds like nonsense.
That sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
You know what
to
that
me.
sounds like?
Sounds like nonsense.
That sounds like
Sounds like
nonsense.
nonsense.
Sounds like
Is this what it's gonna sound like?
Sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like nonsense.
No.
Sounds like nonsense.
It's nonsensical.
And it sounds like this.
Hello.
Hey,
Jeff's not available right now to take your call.
remember when that was a funny joke the first time we heard it?
No, I'm gonna make it. That's why, keep it.
We're gonna keep this part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is round 2 today.
We're back.
We're back. We
You
had
know
a
what?
whole discussion of like how nice it is that the gear is almost working right, and blah blah blah. We got halfway through this fucking show.
And
Will's microphone wasn't on,
You know what you can do? It's
which is
just
not his fault. Not his fault.
no, not his fault, but you can just put it as like a little extra.
Is that what I'm gonna do?
No, but you can,
No.
and then people can try to listen to it.
Fuck, man, we were so funny, you guys.
oh,
We were
yeah.
fucking nailing it. I just said, like, right now, as I was freaking out, like, what the fuck? Will was doing his calendar reads, and I just looked over just to double check my levels. I'm
Is
like,
it?
why is the
working
green
right
light not popping up? Shh, it better fucking be. Yeah. Oh, no, it looks beautiful now.
now? Okay.
Such bullshit. Like, and you guys, I want to let you know, like, I had little surprises for them, and, like, man, the banter was just off the chart.
So
So
how are
here we
you
are.
doing, Jeb?
Now we're back to fucking, like, last show where I'm all angry.
Oh, man.
Aw.
I'm gonna relax. But god damn it, it fucking sucks. This new gear is kicking my ass.
I
It
know.
sucks. We're going to get it, though.
I thought I had it. I think I do have it. We even tested it right before starting.
Well, that's
Well-
what I guess I just don't understand.
You don't. I'm not even gonna try to get into the.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't push a button. That's what it comes down to.
Okay.
Well, welcome back. This
Yeah.
sounds like nonsense.
Yeah, I'm your host, Jeb. I can't run the technical side, but I'm gonna talk some shit, I guess.
He's having a rough day, everybody.
I wasn't. We were having such a good time. I was like, I remember why I like this show so much.
Yeah.
Like, it was fun. Jeff's not here today, unfortunately. He's in the Sphere in Las Vegas again.
Mm-hmm.
But a buddy of his got him tickets and a hotel and everything, and he was like, "Fuck, I can't pass that
No,
up."
no.
So he's not with us today.
Has
but
he also seen the same YouTube show?
seeing
Yes.
you too.
Okay.
Again, I can't do that.
All right, yeah.
He's gonna stay all the way to the very last song.
Ooh.
All right, I am your host, Jeb. On the number 2 is we have Mr. Will Ridge.
Hello.
Sitting on the couch is Courtney. She doesn't know what's happening, but she looks cute while she's doing it.
Hi.
For those of you new to the podcast, what we do each week is fuck everything up.
Well,
We talk a lot about music. We interview people sometimes that surround themselves with music in the same way that we do. And with all of that being fucking said, who's ready for some new goddamn music?
I am.
All
I
right.
am.
And we only heard one of these songs so far ourselves.
All
Oh,
right.
man.
So we have Blowfuse with their song "I Give You My Word." Then we
Remember
have,
when there's a funny joke about Blowfish there on the last
Yeah,
song?
I know. The next band we have is For Heads Down with their song "Still." The band 4I with their song "Power Behind the Throne," and Corporate Hearts with their new song "Watch the Collapse." And we did have an interview with them, so go check it out if you haven't.
Yeah, no, the Corporate Hearts are rad. Their acoustic kind of punk stuff. I remember, I think the first question I asked them, without knowing them, just right out of the gate, I was like, "Who fucking hurt you, dude?"
Oh, yeah. Right,
These
right.
songs are like, I was like, "That bitch, she needs to fucking go away."
Yeah, because it did sound like there was a
There was
breakup.
something. Oh yeah,
there
dude.
was a breakup, and they're like,
Fuck
no,
yeah,
no.
they're so good.
I know.
Those songs are great.
Yeah.
So I did want to bring up. I did this already. So you guys are getting cliff notes. We're gonna get that first song quick as fuck now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But this is. I normally ask like a dirty question at the top of the show. This one was more of a think piece. So it's weird that we've all discussed this before. But for those of you listening, you have a kid in your house, like 18, maybe 20 years, however long it is that they stay with you, and you're with them every single day. And after they move out of the house, you only get one more year with them as far as like days go. 364 or 365 more times that you get to see them. Like I've lived away from my parents for over 20 years.
Right.
I've probably seen them 80 times
Jeez.
since then. So say they're gonna last another 20 years, again another 80. That's only 160.
That's a happy.
That's 200 less
Wow.
than I'm even talking about.
Right.
So like even if your kid lives
But
near
you're
you're
across the country, though. That makes
Yeah.
a big
Right.
difference. I mean, if your son lived in the same
It does.
how many days do you think you've seen Marsha?
more so her being here, but I take that back because my family lives in Santa Barbara,
Yeah.
and I see
But
see
think,
them
how many?
once every 3 years.
So your mom lives in town. How many days a year do you think you spend with her?
You're right. Probably
A week, 2 weeks,
5 days. I'll say.
Well, I mean, because you do the holidays and stuff, but maybe like let's call it 14 days.
All right,
like,
fine.
Conservatively,
You're
I'd
absolutely
say.
right. That's crazy.
14 times 20. What do you got? I don't know how to do that math, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not 300. You know,
But I do talk to her every single day.
you do,
Every single day.
man.
Well, I know.
rough.
I have to be drunk though. But yeah,
She
it's-
loves that.
I know.
I think that talking counts. You know what I mean? Because you don't get to. You don't. I mean, when you're gone, you don't get to talk to anyone.
Yeah, but it is a little sad. I'm like, oh, once they go, you're like, bye.
So this is the reason why you're bringing this up is because they have a beautiful son, Riley, who is turning 18.
Well, he is 18.
18, excuse me, he is.
Yeah,
turning
they're looking
19.
at places. They're trying to get out.
Yeah.
His girlfriend, she's turned 20 in a couple of weeks. He's turning 19 right behind her.
Yeah.
They're looking at places. They work, and
Yeah.
he's going to trade school and doing the whole thing, growing up. He doesn't want to be under my thumb.
No.
No,
You know,
and
it's
yeah.
time. We're starting to butt heads again. You know,
Right, right.
We spent a lot of time together.
Yeah.
I guess that's
But-
why this particular question thought.
Well,
Yeah.
you were just saying, hey, I haven't lived near my parents in 20 years. You and I have lived in California longer than we have lived in Florida now, and we have lived in our house now longer than we've lived with our parents. That's also a crazy piece.
Wow.
Part because
No, what are you talking about? Our house? 7
we've
years.
only lived with our parents for 18 years. We got out, and then we went back for like a year to save up to come out here.
Right.
But we've lived in a house together
Oh.
longer
Oh, yeah.
than we have our parents now. Like we've been
Yeah,
with
we're
each
like
other.
26 years
Yeah.
of living
Right.
together.
So, but
Wow,
but
yeah.
still, like it's crazy when you start surpassing those things because you think I guess because the relationship with your parents is like that is such an important relationship growing up and like all that kind of stuff. So
Well, I mean, yeah. And so as a parent, you're like, what the fuck? You
right.
know?
Being a childhood is so small.
God, it felt
compared to
so
your life.
long too.
Oh, it
Do you
did.
remember being a kid and being like, "Oh my God, all I want to be I just want to be an
Right.
adult."
Or how long Christmas was, and you're like, oh, I can't wait till another year. And
I
then
know.
Now it comes like every fucking.
I know.
week.
Every 3
I know.
weeks.
It
Every 3
feels
weeks,
so-
gotta buy
so
gifts.
like the time shortens.
That's why being a child, you got to be out there and climb. Today I drove over here
Mm-hmm.
and I saw a bike ramp going over Dry Creek Bridge, which
Oh,
is
nice.
really
Oh, cool.
It's really rare to see that these days. And I thought
Yeah.
about that. Can you imagine? That little kid is going to eventually grow up very soon. The innocence is going to be cut out of making real ramps.
Yeah.
I'm not explaining it well.
No,
but
no.
because even that little thing, that small time of him doing that, that's still going to change, even because he's still a teenager, but that's moved.
Yeah, I mean,
You got a small time of a childhood.
Yeah.
you really do.
Yeah.
It goes by so quick as a parent.
You're right.
You're like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all these little weird little milestones that you hit, and
Right.
you just be good with it. I'm glad that our kids are in a good spot. And,
Yeah.
I call them our kids, you know.
But
Yeah.
Right.
She eats enough of my goddamn food, you know.
Well, she makes a lot of the food too.
She's a good cook, man.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
we
is.
cook together a lot. It's fun. So yeah, we get that. Courtney was gone for a little while,
Right.
so I had a lot of alone time.
Yes.
I'm gonna skip through these pretty quick. Drum karaoke is the shit. I'm just gonna put it out there. Did that quite a few times and bring people in that don't know how to play drums. We have 2 drum kits in here, and just play along to songs.
I
And
would like to participate someday.
It's like you're like a little child. I swear to you, you'll giggle. You'll giggle whether you want to or not. Like
Okay.
you're gonna be like, this is super fun. I peed off my deck. That was a really funny segment that we did in the last one. I feel like that we've drained
Yeah, a little
that
drain.
joke.
Yeah.
No, okay, yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah, fuck. See, it's not gonna happen. It was so genuine and nice.
I know.
But I did pee in the backyard while they were gone.
Off a second story deck, to
Yeah,
be clear.
oh, dude, it's so good.
Feels victorious.
It is. Yeah, you just let your dick hang out there longer than it should, and like you're looking at the stars.
I mean, you're just waiting for an owl to just swoop down and perch on it. Just perch right on it. Woohoo! Yeah. You just feel great.
And you cast a magic spell.
Right.
Yeah.
Bats are flying around it. It's
They're
fantastic.
trying to drink out of it like hummingbirds. Or
My God.
you gotta drink a lot of water for that one.
Yeah, that's a big key. But yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Let's see. Super Bowl. That would.
Super Bowl. Good. Yep.
Yeah. Thermostat. Dog bowl. You guys should have been there. It was funny. We talked all about it. And Stacy blew it at the end.
Yeah,
so that was the big reveal.
That was good.
I
got yelled at for eating sushi. So
let's talk about this.
No, I don't want to talk about
that. Let them hear it. This is some crazy,
This
Karen? A Karen
It
encounter?
feels like a Karen moment.
I'll be real quick because we've all heard this. I was at a
Except
grocery
for-
store.
It was just us that heard it because your microphone was off.
Oh,
Go ahead. Sorry.
so I'll be real quick. I was at a microphone. Oh, fuck.
I looked to just right
I
now
saw
to
it.
see.
I saw you do that.
I went to a grocery store where they prepare fresh sushi, and it's
Really
absolutely
good
amazing.
fresh.
It's
Really,
great, and it's
yeah.
actually reasonable, and it's fucking gorgeous, and I love it.
But it's a grocery store.
It's a grocery store, so it's
They're standing there, dude.
Yeah.
They're standing there and they're doing it, but you can go in the store and there's a whole bunch of delis and this, but I chose to sit there and I was the only one looking at the sushi bar. I was by myself. I was clearly right there by myself. There was no one else around me except one person behind me said, "Oh, I wouldn't eat that disgusting food, but if you want to, honey, you can." And I thought, that must be somebody that I know, because who would be that fucking absolutely disgustingly rude? So I turned around and I did not recognize this lady. I made eye contact with her and I said, "You know I'm about to eat this, right?" And she said, "No, that's not what I mean." As whatever the fuck did you mean?
Yeah.
Right.
She insulted me by eating this fucking shit.
Right.
And I should have just turned around and said, "Well, you're very ignorant, you dumb fuck," because I guarantee you. Oh, now I'm getting angry.
You dumb fuck.
Well, it's rude to the people behind the counter.
It's
too.
rude to people. Oh, and by the way, she said it loud enough. No.
No, I know she did. I can imagine.
It's a crowded store. She didn't know she said it that loud.
Especially that spot right there, because I know where you're at.
It's-
It bottlenecks.
It bottlenecks.
As you walk in,
Yes.
and it's so tight. It's scary.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna go on a sideways tangent, but they could do something about that.
They
They
should.
have this weird little collector's thing that no one buys from.
No
it's
one uses
coffee
that. Why don't
cups
they? You're
and
so fucking right. Now that you said they should have a little cafe.
candles.
They could push it back. No
Yes.
one's buying the candles in the
No, put that in
decorative
the
place.
coffee shop on the other side of the
You are
store.
so right.
And it bottlenecks at the worst spot. Anyways,
Fucking fuck. So anyways, so the
Everyone's
sushi,
mad. We're just mad.
I know we're all frustrated
this
right now
is a
because
different vibe
I know
than earlier. Just so you know.
earlier we
You
were really
guys-
having a great time.
It was really
We were
lighthearted. and
about
silly.
ready to have a pillow fight. Now we are just like, let's get through this.
Yeah.
I just want to say, hold your opinions to yourself if you can. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Actually, it's your own opinion. You're allowed to say whatever you want, but just
Not
know
in a
your
rude
surroundings.
way. Yeah, not in a
know
rude
your
way.
surroundings.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. I could never walk into a restaurant or somewhere where someone's eating and be like, "Why the fuck are you eating that?" And you know how picky I am.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Ugh.
Well, let's be clear. You are a very loud person, and
Oh,
there
that's
are
fair.
times.
But she was saying it to him.
Yes, but
That's different.
there are times where I'm like, Jeb, shut the fuck up.
You know what? When you're not there, it's hard for me because I don't know how loud I'm being. And then I'll notice someone's face. I'm like, "Am I being loud?" And they're like, "So loud." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, dude." But Will's loud too.
Oh, Will's loud too.
yeah.
Will's
But
loud
when
too.
it's the two of us, we think we're whispering and
Oh
everyone.
my god. Yes.
Did I tell you I think I already told you the Shamu thing and how.
What?
Remember, I told you. I'll be real quick on this one. Remember how loud you are, and look at your surroundings. We all went to a restaurant one time. Very beautiful restaurant. We sat down for hors d'oeuvres, and the lady came up, and we got our order of drinks. And my buddy, who was a smoker at the time, said, "Well, tell Shamu I'm gonna get salmons, whatever. I'll be outside." And he goes outside to smoke. So now we're like, Jesus Christ, why did he have to be so loud? The lady comes up, asks me, "So what are you having?" "Oh, I'll have this and that." And over there, "What are you having?" "Oh, blah, blah." And I know what he wants,
Yeah.
as she pointed to the empty seat. So we
Because
all did
he was
this.
like, "Tell Shamu.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
a fucking gin and tonic."
Yeah, and I went like this. Well, that's it. That's a wrap. We're not eating. You know how much fucking spit and shit would have went in there?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Give these. We got a code 5 on this one. I want
Yep.
all spit and hair and these people's food. So we just paid for the drinks, gave her an extremely good tip.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't apologize, but she knew we knew what
Yeah.
we did, and we were terrible.
This is it. I know where you're at, too.
So another thing, please watch your surroundings, and if you have an opinion that is rude, don't fucking express it. Unless it's funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say, come on, dude. I not too long ago, sitting at the bar with the bartender's been a little bit of a butthole recently. 2 of them. She came up and she's like kind of like threw Will's receipt down with his credit card and thing. He goes, "Could you make that any fucking messier?" She is not like she deserved that though. That was
But
funny.
she deserved it. But
That
anyways,
was funny. That was funny. Plus,
Okay.
we know her.
Yeah, it's all right.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Should we get into our first song?
Yeah, let's do it,
Yeah.
guys.
Hey, I feel like we brought that back around.
Okay, we're getting
Maybe.
there.
We made
Maybe.
Courtney, fucking take it easy.
Take it easy.
You're on thin ice. All right, so let's do it. Our first song here is Blowfuse with "I Give You My Word." I love this song. I've heard it 5 times today.
Well, let's go for 6.
is one of the most known and active punk rock bands in their country of Spain. The band, hailing from Barcelona, was founded around 2008 and began playing shows under the name Godfarts. They also, they renamed to Blowfuse in 2013 and released their first record under that name, Into the Spiral, which was recorded and produced by Darian Rundall, who also worked with bands like Pennywise, TSOL, Suicidal Tendencies, and US Bombs. Influenced by the 80s and 90s punk rock waves and the skateboarding lifestyle, Blowfuse crafts a style of its own, mixing the aggressiveness of hardcore punk, the catchy melodies of the 90s punk rock, and the powerful classic rock riffs, and their acid and paranoid lyrics. They've toured and played with bands like Pennywise, 7 Seconds, Adolescents, Face to Face, Authority Zero, A Wilhelm Scream, Youth Brigade, The Casualties, The Unseen, and many more.
Didn't
Check
you already say that?
them out. I said it like twice now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get it? It's just a little joke.
But before
Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
were
yeah.
like, oh, wow, because you had heard it for the first time.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Now we're like,
Yeah.
oh,
This
Cool.
sounds familiar.
yeah, right.
Oh, it's I've watched Groundhog's Day like
oh, yeah?
3 times within the past 2 weeks. I don't
Why?
know. I don't. It's just.
I haven't seen it in years.
I know. I hadn't seen it in forever, but then
Good.
when I was going to sleep one time and I was like, oh, this is such a good movie. I need to watch it. So I watched a portion of it and then I watched it again on the plane, one of the plane
Wow.
rides,
Right.
because I wanted to see the whole thing because I was like, I don't remember this part. And then I don't know. It's
So
Groundhog's Day,
you
so I watched
actually
it again.
watched it again as the actual moral of the story again
Yeah,
and then again.
I know.
and
I kept
again.
watching it. I watched it like 2.5 times, I guess.
They're coming out with another Jurassic movie. They're coming out
Jurassic
with
Park
What?
movie?
Yeah.
Really?
Why?
I know, and they're
The
coming
last
out.
one was. it's fine, but it's like,
We got the same deal.
yeah, it's the same movie.
You know, all cute and happy, licking lollipops, and then boom,
Although,
tragedy.
I've watched every single episode of Suits on Netflix. So that was 85 hours of Suits.
Jesus Christ.
And then your fucking lady, she says, you know, there's a secret, whatever.
Episode?
Not episode, what the fucking, a year of it.
Episodes.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong?
Episode.
Yeah.
Season. Son of a bitch.
Right.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be rough.
Yeah.
There's a secret season on Peacock, and I was like, fuck, all right.
It's not the greatest.
It's not, but like
yeah.
I like Suits in the background as I'm doing things.
I
But
understand.
85 hours of my life, dude.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So I guess another hour of Jurassic Park I could handle.
Did
but-
I
guess.
send you guys the mummified, like it's like an ankylosaurus thing that I found?
No, but I like it.
Well, it's like the the one that had, it looked like ridges or like kind of like. stuff
Oh,
on the
yeah,
back.
it's mummified. That
It's
was found
mummified.
in Canada.
Yeah.
And it's the most preserved
It still has
dinosaur.
organs.
It still has some weird organs,
Oh,
yeah.
should
Yeah.
It's not,
yeah.
half of it is fossilized.
Right.
The other half is mummified.
Right.
Oh.
It's so
So
crazy.
trippy.
Yeah.
I'll send that to you guys and
I
put it
did
in the-
see it. You did
Yeah.
send it. And
Okay.
it's
I
I
thought-
look at your
remarkable.
stuff. I just don't respond to it.
No, I know, because sometimes I'm like, who? There's certain things I'm like, I want to send this to somebody, and you guys.
Oh,
get
I sent
this
some
delayed
things to
first.
Will this morning
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not on that. I'm not on
Woo,
your nasty
man.
threads.
for his birthday.
Yeah, thank you, which is not today.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Right. Yeah. I realized that after I sent it.
Yeah.
And I was all happy birthday. I was like, son of a bitch, it is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because in another 3 months, you're going to take me out thinking it's my birthday. So,
I erased that out of my calendar.
ah, damn it.
So on my birthday, I was
Yes.
coming back from I was on a work trip, and I had to leave at 5:00 in the morning because it was basically a hurricane in California. So it was like the winds were like, it knocked.
We
out-
lost a tree.
We lost a tree.
Oh, yeah,
it was
yeah.
just so crazy, and I almost left the night before because I was like, I started seeing the radar. Now I checked the radar because of Jeb and the old man
Yeah.
system.
She was making fun of me. I was like,
Yeah.
I checked the radar. And she's like, and now she's like, what's the thing you use to get the radar?
I know.
By the way, I just realized Groundhog Day is your birthday.
Yeah. No, it's 2 days before my birthday.
Aren't you the second?
Oh, I'm the 4th.
Oh,
Yeah. And
that's
I was-
why.
Okay, so I was watching Groundhog's Day the first halftime on the second, and I was like, that is such a genius
Yeah.
thing to do. Like, because,
Yeah.
NoFX does it. Like, so many people do it, like, where it's to a date. Lagwagon has,
Yeah.
their Lagwagon Day. And it's like putting a movie or something to a specific date is like,
Well, they should do like New Year's does a Twilight Zone all day.
right.
They get Groundhog Day all
They
day
do.
long. Yeah.
They do.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
That's what I was saying.
Christmas story.
Yep, the
all day.
Christmas story.
thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was saying, so the wind was so crazy that it wasn't even the rain at 5:00 in the morning, that it was just the wind was pushing me around. So then, okay, I go to Florida for my grandma's funeral, and the night that we got in, there was an earthquake off of Cape Canaveral.
Oh, jeez.
So I went to Florida, where it generally doesn't have earthquakes. They had an earthquake. I was in
You
California.
went from hurricane
Wow.
in
Going,
California.
it was
I
just
see, yeah.
so bizarre. And
Apocalypse.
I even we were in the hotel room at that time, and I thought, because people don't say.
Spit it out.
Courtney can feel the ground moving.
I
all the
can
time.
feel the ground moving all the time, and because in Florida it never moved like that. So when I moved to California, I was like, wait, it feels like it always
Every
feels
now and
like
again, she's like, "Do you feel that?" I'm like, "No."
right. So I can feel the ground
I'm
moving.
drinking now. I'm always just a little fluid.
Yeah,
I'm like
no
a drunken
kidding.
master.
So when I was
Right.
in the hotel room, I was like, "Oh, the ground's moving." Wait, no, we're in Florida now. And then the next day, your mom was like, "Courtney, you brought the earthquakes with you. What the fuck?"
No way.
And so I was like, "That's crazy."
Wow.
I think it's time for a calendar read.
Yeah, didn't we already do that? Oh, yeah, we did. All right.
Yes, we did.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a calendar read,
This
but
is Groundhog Day.
this time I'm going to actually do...
Fucking name of the podcast is Groundhog Day.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do it again and again.
There was a code 5. that
Until
I was
you get it
thinking-
right.
I can't even remember what you were talking about. It's like code 5.
Code 5, yeah, right.
What?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm going to do a little calendar read for everybody out there, but instead of me doing what I just did, I'm going to read the one that is my birthday, which is tomorrow, February
Okay.
19th.
I thought you were gonna do the one from Groundhog Day.
Ah, shit.
Ah!
Okay, February 19th, President's Day, 2024. Family Day in Canada. All right, here we go. Hold on to your butts. Each one of us has a special destiny. Mine is not meant to look exactly like anyone else's. So there's no need for me to compare myself to others. Fucking, who's this?
Well, that's it.
That's good, though.
Today's
I like that. I'm into that. Okay.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh, it's not over.
Well, now here's today's self-love action.
Oh.
Today, let me try to embrace my unique destiny without comparing myself to others.
So that is good because I have one of my screensavers that is comparison is the thief of joy from Teddy Roosevelt.
Ooh, that's a good quote.
That's pretty fucking good.
I forgot to mention.
We're getting deep right here.
I forgot to mention there's a leaf. So if you guys need need a picture of a leaf in your life with that quote, there you go. We got another one over here, which is an inspirational one, I think it is. This is an interesting one, February 18th. Here's a quote. For knowledge itself is power. For knowledge itself is power. Yes, so knowledge has power. Mm-hmm. And then winning is not everything, but making the effort to win is. Vince Lombardi, football coach.
Yeah.
And the first one, for knowledge itself is power, is Francis Bacon. He's a philosopher. Enjoy that, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, because they say that the trials and tribulations that you have in life, you learn so much through those that it's not even about the achievement of actually getting the achievement. It's the process through it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy yourself out there and enjoy the calendar love that I can give you. And I think we are going to move on into
the next song.
I don't know. You tell me. You're in charge right now.
No. You're the host.
I know you're starting to panic and you're looking at me.
Yes, I did.
Well, because the look on your face
Daddy,
is like you're just like
trying to decide what I want to do right now because I've already done half of this shit. I do think it's time for another song.
All right.
What do you think, Will?
I think that is A+.
It's either that or something else.
Well, it's
no, another song. Stop it.
All right. We're going to do another song. This is for Heads Down with their song Still.
Heads Down play the kind of excellent melodic hardcore punk rock that makes you want to put your fist in the air and sing along. Their new self-titled album will be released on April 19th, 2024 through Thousand Island Records in the North America and Disconnect. It says Disconnect Records. I think that's right. UK. And really quickly, they are from Siegen, Germany, and they have been making punk rock for over 20 years. Anyone who likes the soundtrack from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 will definitely get their money's worth with 4 Heads Down.
Dang, man. We had Spain in Al, Germany.
Yeah, and
Boom. And like that, they had Chaser vibes, I gotta say.
Yeah, and Blowfuse is on Spam. I forgot to say that.
Yeah. Cool, man. Well, I'm liking the songs today. Good job, Courtney.
Yeah, these are great.
Not that you wrote them or performed them or anything else, but I'll give you some props for finding them or picking
Going
them out
through
of
my
our
email.
submission. Going through good job for going through your email.
Well, but sometimes it's not as easy as others to pair them together nicely.
Yeah. So we do have a little paranormal segment coming up in just a second, which has been a while.
Yes, it has.
But I'm going to pop this on Will right here live.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you guys are going to get something fresh. This is something we haven't talked about.
All right.
420 this year.
Yep.
I'm doing my album release show.
Hey!
I just booked my venue
Okay.
yesterday, and I didn't tell you. Maybe I did. Did I tell you while I was drunk last night?
It was the Chuck E. Cheese in Santa Maria?
It is. Yeah. And afterwards, we're going to the strip club.
Nice!
All greasy.
Oh!
Yeah, smelling like pepperoni. They love that. Bitches love pepperoni, dude.
Bitches love it.
Courtney,
Why'd you guys look at me?
because you're the only girl in the room.
Yeah.
We're both like, we're getting in trouble.
I know. And then I was actually thinking, do they like pepperoni?
You bring a fucking pizza pie into a strip club, you're going to be a goddamn hero.
Well,
I don't know about that.
Someone's going to shake their butt cheeks at you.
some kind of pie is going to shake. Your
Okay.
Damn it.
Moving on.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So I lost my train of thought. Oh, so there's a ranch out here. I don't know if you guys know what Hip Camp is. So Hip Camp is it's like Airbnb or whatever, but for campsites.
Yeah.
So like, you want to go camping with your family. You got like state park, national park,
Right.
Those things. People have these big ranches,
Private ranches. that are
ranches,
rad.
Yeah.
and then they make their own campgrounds.
Yeah.
So you go on the app, the Hip Camp app or website or whatever, and then you're able to find like all these like hidden gems. So you're also like, if you go to lake like here, you're right next to each other, right? Boom, boom, boom. You're all squeezed in
Right,
like sardines.
right.
You go to these ranches and like you have the whole hillside to yourself.
Not
The next-
always. Not
Not
always.
always, but I mean, this one that we're doing for my
Yes.
album release, you have like the whole hillside to yourself.
Really?
And then like,
And most times you have like facilities like bathrooms and those kind of things. Sometimes you don't. You know?
so this one, it's got like old Airstreams they've converted.
This is out near, sorry to interrupt, but near Nahoe or...
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
On
Yeah.
that grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met her. She's a very nice person.
Yeah. So, super stoked about it. We went out there recently. They're friends of ours that run this place, own the place. And we went out there again. I've been trying to get the kids out there. I'm like, this is a great
Because
spot.
they've been saying, hey, the kids should come out and camp.
Gotta get them out here.
And,
Gotta get out here. So they have the big barn that they do like a big campfire every night for all the
Fantastic.
campers. And then they barbecue. There's hot tubs, the full bar,
Wow.
12 beers on tap.
Jesus.
I mean, you got to pay for that stuff, but it's just a family
Yeah.
that's running it.
Will you be playing your music out there?
Yes, you're going to be there with me. You have to be.
Well, I'll be there with you, but are you playing music?
So that's it. I want to do my album release show there.
Okay.
So everybody can camp and-
I was just looking for a time in April, mid-April, and then I saw 420 is Saturday night. So have everyone come out Friday night, camp. We can spend the whole day on the ranch hanging out together
Right.
on Saturday, and then we'll barbecue. We got horseshoes, it's
Jeez.
a bunch of dogs running around and goats and shit in a swimming hole.
Wow.
And then
Yeah,
we
it's
can play
really
some
cool.
music as the sun goes down.
So, Courtney, you've been there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
We did the tour kind of when they had it like for a couple years. I know that they've made huge strides.
Big
since,
changes.
Yeah.
Since
It's
we even been.
fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
And you can do anything. We can go all night if we wanted to. I don't
Well-
want to. I want to get it over with.
I don't think they can because of the
No,
way
they,
that
they can't.
really the
Yeah.
music
They've
doesn't
had big
travel.
parties like DJs until like 4 a.m.
Damn.
up on the hillside because
Yeah,
there's
no.
no one around. They have 50
Okay.
acres.
Yeah.
And they even after those 50 acres that they own, there's no one else around.
Yeah, but
So-
you wanna play and get the fuck out.
Oh,
or
yeah,
play
for
and-
me, yeah.
Yeah.
And you, because you have to play with me, Will.
Oh God, I could find someone to fill in. For
No,
me.
no, you're doing it. You're fucking doing it.
Oh.
We got to get Courtney to do it too. She'll sing a song.
It's gonna be fun. I think that's
Yeah.
a perfect.
You're gonna get a
song.
couple. I think just a couple like fun friends of mine that play acoustic kind of punk stuff around town or whatever. We're gonna talk about it, but like, just I'll throw my PA up. We can go and jam, and then
And
after
if
that, drum
you are
karaoke.
listening and you are in the
I'm kidding.
California area or will be in the California area, you can send an email to Sounds Like Nonsense and we'll give you the information so you can book a ticket.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah! It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
Because also, we have access to party buses if
Yes.
it does become a little more popular once all the campsites get rented out because there's only like 12 campsites. So you can fit a
Oh,
lot of
wow.
people at them.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So, but you know, there's not a whole lot of spots for parking, so we can bus people in and
Yeah.
out either from Valley or Santa Barbara. It's gonna be fun. I think it's
I think it's going to be a
I
great
think it's a
time.
way cooler
Good for you.
thing to do.
Yeah.
Just to have the friends and the kids and like
Make it an
the
event.
dogs and like
Yeah.
have a weekend out of it.
And it's 420.
420, bro. I mean, that just happened, you know. to
That's
be-
great.
Man, it's been so long. I can't even remember the last time we camped.
Right. So on that end, there they have like a house thing at the top that I'm renting. I'm still like, that's gonna be my sleeping bag.
Oh my God.
Dude, I'm bougie, buddy. I'm bougie.
Oh my God. That's bussin'.
It is bussin', dude.
bussin'.
No cap.
Yeah.
You guys sound so old.
No, that's what kids say now.
Not
Dude,
like that.
That show's gonna be all there is.
That's buzzing, Cheezo.
No, stop
Cheezo.
it.
All right.
If you invent something, just stick with it.
Yeah.
It works. That's what.
Like, you know what?
What?
I'm gonna say this, dude. She's hot tub. What?
She's hot tub?
Yeah, she's hot tub.
Oh, she's full hot tub.
Yeah, like she's
Dude.
cozy, warm, hot.
Last night I ate a whole ham sandwich with a hot tub chick.
Oh, the hot tub chick. Oh, did she blow some bubbles? No.
Okay, moving
No,
on.
I get it. Yeah.
How's her chlorine? pH.
What was the pH bounce on
What's
that?
her pH? How's that? I'm having a good time. But yeah.
I'm having a good time. Oh, fuck. We got to do a paranormal segment. Oh, with this, the whole thing's gone off the goddamn rails.
Okay.
I did have dinner with some mutual friends of ours.
Okay, yes.
Oh, we've had them on the podcast. Here,
Yes,
so we can just talk about them, Alexis and Caitlin.
How was that?
That was
We had
so
a
much fun.
Great time.
It
and
was
for
such a good afternoon.
my birthday,
Yeah.
he's been working on it, and I didn't know. He's making me a custom belt.
I
dude.
know.
Everyone knew. I didn't know.
Well, it's your birthday gift.
I know, but,
But he's doing pretty well, dude.
I didn't want to look at it. He's like, you can see it. And I'm like, I don't
No.
want to see it until it's done.
I saw it.
It's good.
good.
So
I
I get
think
to
you're gonna-
choose like what I wanted across the back. He's like, I want one of your bands across the back of it. So Up Your Guts is my band name. And I was like, that's fucking funny.
But
If
it's
I have it right
On a belt?
right on my belt.
Where you
across
bend
my
over?
ass, it
Yeah.
says Up Your Guts. I was like, I just don't think I could do that. So
But that's not good on a belt, but it's a good tramp stamp.
stop it. You know I'm so susceptible to stuff like that.
Oh God. Okay.
1, 2, 3, not it. But yeah, Lost Cause.
Yeah, I like that.
I think that's pretty good.
I think that belt that is he's doing really well, and I think it looks fucking great. So you're gonna be happy.
Awesome. Well, I kind of feel like let's do another song.
Yeah, yeah.
Then we'll do a paranormal, and we'll work our way right the fuck up out of here. You
got
do a
it.
little fish fry tonight.
Oh yeah.
Courtney, oh yeah.
That was weird.
Wow.
Well, I'm just bummed I don't get to be there. That's
Oh.
all.
I'll send you pictures. I told you. All right, so we're gonna do 4 a.m. And this brand new song, right?
Yeah.
You said yeah, but you didn't know.
Well,
It
because
is,
you said Courtney, and I was like, what?
dude. I heard this earlier. This fucking track is really rad. This song is called "Power Behind the Throne."
right, that was the new single "Power Behind the Throne" from Belgium's For I Am.
That's a very good song.
Heck yeah. All right, so this is in quotes. So get ready to kick off your journey through our upcoming album with a bang. "Power Behind the Throne" is the opening track that bursts through your speakers with unapologetic energy, fast, loud, and carrying a poignant message. This track draws inspiration from the turbulent political landscapes across the globe. While particularly influenced by our American friends, its message resonates universally. It's up to us, the people, to drive the change we seek. Don't just sit back, be the catalyst for change. So they actually started playing in 2014. And they have grown into one of the most well-known and active punk bands in the Belgian punk scene. The band's always been a proud advocate of upbeat, powerful punk rock songs with catchy hooks and strong vocals by lead singer Han.
Oh.
Dude, dope. It's got Winona Fighter vibes.
Yes,
Winona
and they have
Fighter.
other albums, so check them out. Go check them out
That's
before
cool.
their new release.
It like everyone is abroad except for Corporate Hearts today, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
international show.
International show. If you guys are in a band and you want us to do a mediocre job at promoting your band, hit us up at soundslikenonsense@gmail.com.
And if you're lucky, we'll do it again and again and again.
yeah,
three
it sounds like nonsense.com. That's where you guys, and also like, if you're looking for some new music, man, and you guys have like you're like stuck in a rut, we have a shitload of bands. Every time we do this, I'm surprised. Like I haven't heard. Well, I heard of Blowfuse, but like I heard of these other bands today,
Right.
and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
like in rotation. What's really cool is I'm doing it and putting it in my Spotify or Pandora, whatever you got. It's changing my algorithm, so I'm getting more new
Yes.
music. I'm sick and tired of hearing people going, "Oh, there's no new music out there."
Right.
Like you aren't fucking paying attention,
Right.
and you aren't going to soundslikenonsense.com. You fucking moron.
That's
Right.
true.
And that's what you got to do. You can hit us up at Sounds Like This. Last night I showed Brick our, what's that fucking website? HeyHoldMyPurse.com.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, who's Kevin Johnson? I was like, he's this piece of shit. But if you go to HeyHoldMyPurse.com, you can see this little dork. And then it goes, why is this happening or something? And she was like, what? And she clicked on it. She's like, oh, it's your dumb podcast after this. So yes, we need to update that as well. And probably every single thing that we do on this. But we do appreciate the support. If you're liking it, please like, share, tell a friend.
Yeah.
Let's have some fun with it. If you're in a band, submit, because we're always looking for new stuff. And we're pretty kind about it.
Yeah, but if you don't,
Positive.
we don't blame you.
And also go fuck yourself. That was Courtney's words, not mine.
Oh.
So there we are. That's the spiel. And it's been a while, so let's just, without further ado.
Welcome to my paranormal segment.
Hello, everybody. It's me again, Will Ridge, at the podcast.
Hi, Will.
Hi, thank you.
I missed my...
I saw that.
I will be doing this paranormal statement. I got a couple things I'd like to say because it's not very paranormal, but we're going to get there, okay? A couple things we want to say is that Courtney says she can actually feel the ground move, which is interesting because part of this segment is people that can actually hear noises like a hum, like the earth's hum. There's a certain percentage of people that
What?
can literally hear.
Really?
Yeah, around the world. It's mainly men and mainly a certain age where there's people that can hear actual sounds, humming. Yeah. But
Is
that's-
it like tinnitus?
No, you could no. It's
No.
It's actually. Well, it probably is something like that, huh? But
Yeah.
anyways, let's get to the
Okay,
paranormal.
sorry.
Poundfish.
What?
Poundfish.
So I have heard this. Yes, okay.
You have heard this
No.
Yeah, it's happened. Something's happening. What is it, England or somewhere?
with.
But the fish are making this noise. They're mating or
Oh,
something.
you son of a
And
bitch!
it's
You
like-
really do
But
know.
it's like from like miles in. They're hearing this.
Well, so what? I'm going to try to make this all go together.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay, Florida.
It was Tampa.
A whole bunch of people are hearing all kinds of weird sounds, but it's more of a boom or a boom, boom, whatever it might be.
What is it like?
And there's so many different sounds that people are not thinking what's going on. They're thinking that it might be aliens.
Oh.
Of course, government experiments.
Yeah.
And then now scientists think that it's a certain kind of fish that are actually mating, and they pound against each other at thousands or hundreds of them, thousands, I don't know. And you
Right.
can hear underneath that water,
Fucking.
Yeah, a lot of pound fucking.
Fish fucking. I'm having a fish fry tonight.
So it was interesting that I was bringing up fish.
Yes.
Paranormal. Your fish fry. Interesting that you can feel the earth move.
Yeah.
And people can hear the earth cry.
Did
Now,
you listen to the clips on that?
I didn't have you.
Yes.
Because let's hear your opinion and what you think this might be.
I mean, when I heard it, or whatever, I was
Right.
like, okay, I can see that. But then I think they said it was like 1.2 or 3 miles in, people were hearing it.
Yeah. It was
That
very...
seems so.
When
people
you're
aren't-
underwater, though, right?
No, this is on
like,
land.
People are hearing it in their
Wow.
homes.
So imagine just
a
trying
mile
to go...
in, dude,
That's-
from fish fucking. You're not hearing that, dude.
So could it be... what would you give me a suggestion? Would it-
Fracking.
fracking?
Oh.
No, I don't know.
What about weather?
fracking, people lying about fracking seems more
What's exactly
logical
fracking?
than fish fucking that you're here.
It's drilling, oil drilling.
Yeah.
Fracking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just pulling that out of my ass. I mean, it seems like...
Well, so, have you seen the new commercials where they have different, like, the nighttime noise or the ambient noises that
Yeah.
people
Uh-huh.
have? Well, they have different color versions of them now. Have you seen that commercial? Where it's like there's a green one where it's like more of a hum. There's a
yeah.
red one
Yeah, yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. And it's interesting because like as it's going through the commercial, one of them drives me nuts. Like
Yeah.
absolutely drives me nuts. I think is the red color sound. The
Right.
green one is like, okay, that's cool. But it's like everybody has their own different wave levels that they feel comfortable with or not.
Like people like whispering. People like
Oh, the ASMR?
you can go to bed.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the sound. That is the
Right.
sound that you hear when you go underwater. And that's the normal sound. It's like that. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
clicking and stuff like that.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a fireplace to me right there.
Yes.
That sounded like macaroni and cheese stirring it.
Oh, no.
You know, looking right at you.
Ew.
I'm talking about fucking.
I understand what you're talking about.
So back to fish pounding. I think that I wouldn't consider this maybe paranormal, but I want you to know that there are still very smart people out there in this world, and for them to not come up with an idea of what this still is, it seems a little interesting.
Suspicious.
Suspicious. I mean, scientists are saying fish fuck. Other people think the governments are fucking them or aliens, But
Well, and that a lot of people are hearing it and
Yeah.
no one knows what
and
it
we
is.
don't know what it is.
I can tell you right now, I'm not a gay fish.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I enjoy what we do on
Right? I
Sundays.
know.
I just
me, and
heard
Will,
you-
me and Will are
That's
just
fine.
like, all right, let's
Yeah.
move on here.
Like,
Okay. You guys
okay.
haven't watched South Park. That's fine.
Oh, right. Fish sticks. Yeah.
You like them?
Yeah, I'm
In
not
your
a gay.
mouth.
You're a gay fish.
Got
Gotcha.
it.
Okay.
All right. Well, moving on. I'm sorry. Next time I will not disappoint you so much in the paranormal.
No, I
because
mean
I'm
that's
like-
a good. I mean it is a good thought because there is something clearly going on, dude. A mile away is so fucking far.
That is.
Think like from
But
where
sound
we're-
travels,
from where
right?
we're at to the 101. Is that even a mile? I don't think so.
Oh, dang. I didn't
You know what I
think
mean?
about
So
it that
how
way.
the fuck are you hearing a fish, even millions of fish, fuck underwater from over a mile away while you're in your house kicking down? You're like,
Right.
you're like, oh, those fish, they're so horny. No, dude. Someone's fucking creating a new atom bomb or something weird, and they're trying to distract everybody by saying fish are fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You know what I mean? There could be, there's a million things. Like,
Right.
anything else. Maybe a cell tower is fucking putting out weird fucking
Yeah.
sounds because, like Courtney was saying, she hears weird tones. I'm deaf.
Yeah.
Like the high pitched thing, people hear these high pitched things. I can't hear that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just sitting around, sometimes my left ear will just go. Like it happens
Yeah.
all the time because of my tinnitus.
I was told that that's the last sound you'll hear. Like
Is tinnitus?
Like that. Yeah, that
Yes,
sound
it
went
does
out.
that all the
You'll
time.
never recognize that sound again. It's gone.
I'm telling you, it happens often. I gotta take it easy. I have a
Take it easy on hearing things.
yeah.
Well,
I mean, just
I
blasting my
have
eardrums
been
out.
telling him for years. I'm like, man, you need
I
earplugs.
use earplugs now a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
I have them on my key ring, so there's
Yeah.
no excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do another song. Yeah, are you all wrapped up?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. What song do you want to hear?
corporate hearts. Watch the collapse.
Oh, look at you! You saved him.
Corporate Arts. Watch the collapse.
up, your payments get higher. Stocking up for the flood, there's no time or resources left to prepare for the fire. We get complacent way too long to demand more. We hibernated inside of the structures they built, and now we demand that we not be ignored. And all we can do is sit back and watch them collapse. I hope I've got enough in the bank to last till they start tracking us down again. Turn on the press conference, maybe they're planning some kind of relief. They just parade out politicians and TV personalities who cosplay as physicians and stare straight ahead and lie through their teeth. They address corporations and disregard terrified families. Did we get complacent and wait too long to demand more? We fell asleep and they moved our beds to the streets and took back everything that we worked for. And all we can do is sit back and hope they collapse. If they don't, they'll go back, treating us like rats and expect us to pay for their sins. All we can do is sit back and watch them collapse. From their nervous breakdowns and heart attacks, their racist and classist belief system will die with them.
Oh shit. That's Corporate Hearts. I can't remember where they're from. I think Chicago. But man, I wish I was more up on my game because I could figure out what episode they were on. Go back and find their interview.
Yeah. Sounds like nonsense.
On Sounds Like Nonsense.
No, Corporate Hearts is great, man. If you like that kind of stuff, like Laura Jane Grace has a new album out too.
Oh, really?
I haven't heard all of it. I heard just one single. Fucking Strung Out's got a new one too. I heard their new
Ooh.
single. There might be even more out right now, but there's a lot of new music out there right now, guys. I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of all of it. And as I like play more and more acoustic stuff, I get more and more kind of into that. I guess it's just what happens when you get old.
Yeah.
You know, old punk rock, or what do they say? Like, you either get to go rockabilly or like country.
Right,
Something,
right.
You know, like,
Yeah.
I'm not good. The rockabilly dude, I can't do it. I just
All my buddies are back into old country.
old country. I never liked country. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to slow down. I guess that's what all of us.
Right? There's a song right there.
Right.
I don't want to slow down.
I do have just one last little thing, or two little things, I guess, and then we're going to get out of here. I have a question of the week that I want to bring up. We'll do it for like next time.
Okay.
We used to do questions of the week all the time, you guys. Like when we first started the podcast, here's a way for us to like get to know each other and like for you guys to get to know us. And I thought it was a really cool segment. We've let it go, you know. And then we did punk of the week sometimes, but those got to be sporadic. That's
Yeah.
right. Something
Right,
rad happens. It's like the anti whatever Will Sushi thing was.
Right.
If there's someone like doing like sushi for homeless people, that'd be punk of the week.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the question of the week, though, and I also think I'm stealing this. I'm not sure. This is a Drunk Jeb thing. It was signed Drunk Jeb. So
Oh, okay.
It was signed drunk.
Drunk Jeb, he was pretty funny.
Not always. Drunk
Not
Jeb
to
is
you, but to me.
Drunk Jeb is on my shit list right now. Just saying.
Uh-oh.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost done with this show. Question of the week. If you could go back in time 15 years
Oh, boy.
and make an invention that would make you wealthy, what would it be? And I'm not talking about, like, go back in time 15 years and, like, change
Steal
the world.
somebody else's idea.
No. You steal someone else's idea, but something that you could actually make right now if it didn't exist.
For instance, I can't say iPhone because I can't make it.
Exactly.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's a good
But
one.
you can go back 15 years and make yourself wealthy. Maybe you could steal a song.
But you have to make it.
You got to make it yourself.
You can't.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Oh, yeah. So, like, it wouldn't be like, oh, I'd make this Slayer song because I could never do that.
Exactly.
Got it.
What could you do 15
Okay,
years
that's a
ago?
good one.
Like right now, like to make yourself wealthy, just purely
That's good.
not helping anyone else, whatever you're stepping on.
Right.
This is just to make yourself wealthy. Something 15 years ago.
I
could
have
it be?
one. I mean, because we're going to think about it next week and include Jeff.
Yeah.
But I will tell you the one for my mom because she was ahead of her time. When we owned, well, my grandpa owned a printing shop. She did a newsletter on where you could travel with your dogs. Mm-hmm. And it was so expensive.
Doggone.
It was called Doggone. She sold it.
Oh.
But it was like, that was part of, like, that's how I started doing bookkeeping is because I was helping her track her subscriptions, all those things. But, it was so expensive, and I remember like we would have to fold it and do all the things so
I remember
manual.
coming over as a kid and like they're just sitting there with piles of dog
Piles
stuff.
of things, and then with like the shipping, she had her own like bulk shipping. If she had a blog,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
She could, but that was like pre-internet. That was like when you're sending out
That's what I'm saying.
folded
Right,
pieces of paper.
Right. So if she could have, I really think
But
she
that's
could
how
have
you
hit
guys
it.
went to like Paris and
Right.
everything. Doggy walking tour in Paris.
Right. She-
Patriot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that
And who
she
had a
could
bad
have done that.
attitude about it?
I did. I was 16.
Jeez.
So yeah.
I warmed up on the last half of the trip, though. So
Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay.
She got a little warm.
A little warm.
She was a little cold at first and then got warm.
She's like, okay, I guess this is not
I
bad.
guess Paris is amazing.
Well, no, I actually didn't like Paris per se, but I really liked the back country of France. It was so cool. Going to like people's B&Bs, like getting, traditional French cooking from the actual people who own the B&B. That was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I have something. I've had this in my phone for a little while. Louis C.K.
Yeah.
I always loved Louis. And I
Sure.
know he jerked off in front of people and stuff. And he's
Right.
owned it.
Problematic, yes.
There was okay, but the guy is still fucking.
Pretty-
He's still fucking Louis C.K. Right.
Right.
And like, I follow him on social media and whatever. And he right around New Year's, he put a post out that I thought maybe I could read.
All right.
And then we'll end the show. But I'm thinking I would like Will to read it.
Oh, God.
I made it.
Oh, no.
I made it bold.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's perfect for you.
Yeah.
That's not too many
So
letters.
let's just because I've read it a couple times to where enough where I'm like I think a genuine reaction from Mr. Will Ridge. The listeners would really like this. So here it is.
Okay, well, thank you. Wasn't 2 pages. Fantastic.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I had to
Oh.
enlarge it and make
Okay.
it big and bold and.
You got this, Will. You got this.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. It's so hard to read these days. All
I
right.
read all the time. I got you a book for your birthday. Did you read that?
I'm already on the first chapter. I'm really happy about it.
Oh, okay,
Because I
okay,
can
yeah.
relate
I
to
forgot.
it and see things around Santa Barbara. Anyways,
yeah.
here we go. This is a post from Louis C.K. No jokes or sarcasm on this one. So if that is what you're looking for, please scroll on by. At some point in your life, you will probably get stuck, depressed, or not know which way to go next. Here is some serious free advice if you want to make the most of your life. Always invest in yourself first if you are able. Start with your physical health and mental health. As he lights up and, yeah. If you have any injuries, keeping you in pain or keeping you from exercise or sports you love, that will take the toll. Work on yourself mentally if needed. Therapy or finding a healthy group of friends is extremely valuable. I don't believe in internet gurus. It's impossible to start a new goal or dream with physical or mental issues holding you back. Also, always work on your relationships. Your online friends are not your real friends. Every close friend takes effort and work, just like dating. Every close family member takes the same effort and time, if not more. Choose which friend and family you would want to be close with wisely. I need to reconsider this, Jeb. I don't know how close you and I, but maybe I need to get not as close. Sit down and take a minute to look inward. If there is anything else you are doing in your life that you know, sit down and take a minute to look inward. If there is anything else you are doing in life that you know, if you did less, stopped, or did more of, you would be a better person, more energized, better parent, or whatever it may be. You will just know what it is. After your body, mind, and relationships are becoming healthier, things will automatically fall into place. You may be driven to a new career or care less about your career and care more about the time spent with your family. New things that may not be fun before became more fun. Going bowling with friends and family may become your favorite part of the week, or maybe you start skydiving or want to start your own business. Who knows? The idea here is to invest in yourself first, and then you will be a better person to care about others. If you think you don't have the money to do it, realize you probably never will if you stay on this path. You'll figure it out if you make the decision to really do it, and I guarantee you that money would be much easier to come by if you become the best version of yourself. Or maybe I just went to the gym and it's just the fake endorphins talking.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about that?
I think it's good. I do think that like I always have a hard time with somebody who's like, well, don't worry about the money coming from a rich person. Because there are people who are in situations who you have to work 3 jobs to provide for yourself. I mean,
you know
most
of the famous musicians, artists, whatever, come from wealthy parents because they are allowed the luxury of creating their craft.
Right.
Because I can tell you, when you work 40 hours a week construction,
Yeah.
playing the guitar at the end of the week isn't as cool as fucking waking up at 10 o'clock and being like, oh, I want to write about a butterfly. Or like, you don't have any time for that. You're like, I'm crawling through rat shit right now.
I also think it's interesting because, like you said, like he went through some issues where he was called out on some of his shit. You know what I mean? So it's interesting that like he's starting to self-reflect and stuff. Because
I don't think he's wrong though. Like, it's just like this. Like, a plane's going down, the oxygen masks come out.
Yep.
Put your mask on first, and then you can help the ones around you.
Yeah.
Because you can't help shit if you're dying.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so it's the same kind of idea.
Yeah.
That's a good point right
100%.
Man, I feel so smart right there.
No,
Dan.
dude, it's really interesting that you did this because, like, it was if I did a segment, it would be something similar because death is in our lives right now a big part.
Unbelievable.
A huge amount. So it is making me and obviously you too, but like just look at like what's happening, what's going on, and like just cutting those relationships that are just kind of dragging you down and stuff, and investing in the relationships that you're like, God damn it, that person is awesome.
Yeah, right,
and they are lovely and they love me.
But it's so hard. It's so hard. Like, as you are in, you know, it's like let's call it the honeymoon phase. Even if you've been friends with someone for 20 years,
right?
You're in it. You're not able to step back and see
Right.
it from the outside. You know, and I think it's okay to invest in yourself. And what does it hurt?
Right.
Overall, I'd like to make yourself a priority. That way you can take care of others.
Well,
as long as you're not being a cunt, like, why are you eating a sushi?
Well, also, like, investing in yourself doesn't have to cost anything. So kind of what he was talking about, where it's like you're just sitting and taking a minute to think. So I would say if you do have, you know, if you can't invest in yourself, the easiest thing that you could do is wake up 15 minutes early and journal.
That's right.
Yeah.
And, you know, Jordan Peterson, he's a good kind of turned into a bad guy, but he when he first came out, I really liked some of the things he was saying to me. He was like, you want to be somebody or tell other people how to be or whatever? Is your bed made? Did you
Right.
make your bed this morning when you woke up?
Yeah,
Clean
right,
your room.
Why don't you
right.
start with cleaning your room? Do you have a clean room?
Right.
Is your bed made? Don't
Right.
fucking start, like,
Yeah, right.
you know, telling other people how to be until that. I mean, the guy is clearly a fucking asshole, but, like,
Right,
you know, there's
right.
some parts of that, like taking a little
Self-reflection, I know what you're trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time that we get the fuck out of here because we
Heck
got a little
yeah.
too serious. But we did have some great bands today. We did have some fun. We recouped it maybe I'll put the old.
I think you should. It was so
Yeah.
good. Oh my gosh, we were just having such a great time, and then
We still had a good time.
We
still had a
did.
good time.
I
We had a
know.
good time.
Courtney, who did we have this week?
We had Blow Fuse, 4 Heads Down, 4 I Am, and Corporate Hearts.
All very good.
Yeah, I really liked the music that we had today, and it was fun. And Miss Jeff, of course.
Yeah.
Always better when Mr. Jeff is here, the little hippie, but I know he's having a great time right now. We are going to try to keep this going for you guys and do some interviews and stuff. I have people reaching out to me all the time, and I've been blowing it. It's on me. I will take some self-reflect. No, that's not the thing. You know what I'm trying to say.
I don't.
Just be better, Jeb.
Just be
Find
better.
yourself and help your own before you help us.
Okay. Do you have any final thoughts? Or is
That was it.
Courtney, final thoughts?
Take some time to reach out to those who you really love because you just don't know if they're going to be there tomorrow.
You got that right, man. It's been a wild one. It's been a weird one, but we like having you guys here and listening to us and on your drive or your ride or whatever. You got some chicken parm to go to.
I'm gonna go have a chicken parmesan.
We're gonna do a little fish fry.
Yeah.
I think I do want to play another Corporate Heart song though on the way out.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Sure.
Peace.
Well, I hope you guys have a good week. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Deuces.
Well, I listen to my heart.